For this video, I want to talk about something brand new that Uber just revealed, just came out with, and that is Uber Rewards. I've been using this for roughly about a month, I'd say, at least at the time of this video, and I really wanted to kind of test the waters a little bit before I filmed it. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like that they did this. You know, Lyft has not done a reward system yet. Like, sometimes Lyft will hit me up and say, hey, Mark, you know, for the next week, you get 50% off rides Monday through Friday, and that's cool, but this kind of reward system and this rewards program is really awesome. And if you think about it, if you go to like say a bread company or a bakery, they typically have one of those cards that they stamp and be like, oh, for every 8 bagels, you get 1 free. Or 7-Eleven has a rewards program where if you get a certain amount of points, you get free stuff. And I'm glad that Uber's now finally starting to do this, especially for me being a former driver. The biggest frustration, and one of the biggest ones with both Lyft and Uber, is that as a driver, you don't really get any perks in terms of the passenger side, right? Like, if you drive for them, it's not like your Lyft and Ubers are going to be cheaper as a passenger when you take it on the weekends, for example. And it's cool that Uber is starting to reveal this out. In addition, I will say this is not just for drivers, this is mainly for passengers. So scrolling down, basically says how to join. So on the app, right, you know, even if, like, say you're not a driver, you basically just hit, you know, join for free. It's completely free. So it's not like you have to pay extra money. It's not like a membership or anything like that. It's 100% free, and essentially you're getting free stuff on top of things you would do anyway, which is the way most rewards programs work. So you sign up, and then as it says here, earn Uber Cash on rides and Uber Eats. So basically earn a point for every eligible dollar you spend on rides and Uber Eats, and earn $5 in Uber Cash for every 500 points. You get 2x points back on Uber X and 3x points on Black rides. And also you unlock benefits at every level. So going down, it seems like there's 4 different levels they have. Obviously, they may reveal more. But you have blue, gold, platinum, and diamond. I think at the time of this video, I think I'm gold right now, which is cool. So I'm the second tier, not platinum or diamond. Yeah, I mean, 2,500 points is a lot. But I don't know if it says that you have to do this over time or if it's like every month or so. But basically, I'm going to kind of go through these. Obviously, you kind of scroll down. As you can see, earn points with every eligible ride or Uber Eats order. So basically, every time you use Uber, you get points back. And like I said, this is awesome because it's not like you're spending any extra money. Like, if you're going to take a Lyft or Uber, actually, excuse me, in this case, if you're going to take an Uber, Lyft doesn't have this yet. They might reveal it, who knows. But if you can take an Uber, like, say, on the weekends when going out, which is what a lot of people do, now you get free stuff on top of it. So $5 Uber Cash Rewards, which is great. And then on gold, this is the level I'm at right now. We get priority support and flexible cancellations. So what I really like about this one is that, let's say, and this happens a lot, especially for me as a passenger when I order an Uber, I order an Uber and almost seems like the Uber driver drives away from me. And I bet we've all been there, and they're driving away and they just keep going. And after 5 minutes, I'm like, okay, they were supposed to be here in 3 minutes. Now it says they're going to be here in 10 minutes, but they're really just driving away. So if I cancel that Uber and order another one, I think it's within 15 minutes, I don't get charged a cancellation fee. So even that alone is awesome. Now going to the platinum, obviously it has all these, as you can see. Then we have price protection, UberX between your 2 favorite places, priority pickups at airports, which is super convenient, especially if you travel a lot. And I think what it seemed like in terms of a lot of these benefits and rewards, it seems like they're really gearing it towards big travelers, right? People who really take an Uber all the time. You know, especially with the, you know, priority pickup at airports, if you only fly once or twice a year, you're probably like, oh, you know, whatever, no big deal. But especially with the diamond, you'll see, you know, you have priority pickup at airports as well, obviously being the last one. But then in terms of these extra 4 ones, you have premium support, you have highly rated drivers to make the ride a lot more enjoyable, complimentary upgrades, and then free delivery on 3 Uber Eats orders, which is pretty awesome. So I like that they're kind of doing this, right? Because some of these kind of perks are kind of meh, like priority support. I feel like Uber's pretty good at customer service. I will say that. I know there's a lot of controversy with Uber sometimes, but anytime I've had an issue with an Uber driver, Uber's immediate to help me out. So this is kind of like, eh. But things like the flexible cancellations is such an underrated thing, right? Priority pickup at airports is great. You know, highly rated drivers. I mean, most drivers are good, to be honest. Like, but the complimentary upgrades, there's a lot of kind of good perks about this. Now, going down, obviously, how you can earn points, right? Because obviously, like any rewards program, you have to spend money to get the free stuff. Is every time you basically take an Uber or use Uber Eats, you get 1 point. You earn 2 points for every dollar you spend on Uber X, Uber XL, or Select. And then earn 3 points for every eligible dollar you spend on Black or Black SUV trips. So overall, you know, it's really cool that obviously you can see, you know, kind of go through all this kind of stuff. it is really awesome that they're doing this, actually. You know, this is something, like I said, they just kind of revealed out, and I'm pretty sure, and a lot of companies do this, Lyft and Uber included, in this case, more specifically Uber, they'll kind of test it out in, like, say, just San Francisco, right? And then they'll be like, all right, we're going to test out San Francisco, Miami, and Boston. We're, you know, bring it to 3 cities. And then eventually we'll kind of unveil it worldwide, but we'll kind of test the market in the beginning. So like I said, I got added to this Uber Rewards program, I think maybe it was a couple months ago, actually. It was pretty recently, but again, I wanted to test this out, being like, all right, is this really that good of a rewards program? Because I've joined some before that was like, you have to spend $1,000 to get $1, and it's like, okay, that's stupid. That's dumb. Like I don't care about that $1 after I spend $1,000. But this is pretty cool that you really don't have to spend, especially if you use Uber a lot. You might already be in the gold bracket or the gold category before you even know it. You know what I mean? Especially these other ones. I mean, Diamond might take a lot. That's almost $7,500. But if you take Uber a lot, I mean, actually, you know, that's a lot. Actually, you take that back. That is a decent amount, but maybe over a couple years, I'll get to that point. Like I said, I am gold, so I spend at least $500 in Ubers, which makes sense just looking at my account and how much I take it. Like, if I take it every weekend, you know, being safe, and obviously, especially from going out to a nightclub or an event, it can add up. But like I said, the flexible cancellation is probably one of my favorite parts. The $5 is like, it's cool, but it's like whatever. But the other ones too are really, really good. Obviously, like I said, some perks I don't really care about. I like the highly rated drivers. I feel like every driver is great. I've very rarely had a bad Uber driver. But some of the other ones, like the complimentary upgrade seems great. Free delivery. Who wouldn't want that? The premium support, I mean, maybe it is higher quality. Obviously, I'm not at the diamond level yet, so who knows. But overall, I actually really am glad that Uber's doing something like this, because I think this is way overdue. You know, I said way back when, years ago, in one of my first ever Lyft and Uber videos, that one of the bad parts about being a driver is the fact that you don't get any rewards. You know, I use this example that if you know, work at Chipotle, and let's say you worked at Chipotle, you're excited you just got a job at Chipotle, and then they said, whoa, we gotta be honest with you, even though you work here, no free burritos. You'd be like, well, why am I working here? Like, that's the whole point, you know, to get free burritos, to get free Chipotle. And although this is obviously for both passengers and drivers, right, which is good, you know, this kind of Uber reward system is for both, it is cool that at least finally now these companies are starting to kind of give some type of kickback, right, some type of incentive to use their service more and basically give you free stuff.